So in this video I'm going to talk about a program called TweetAdder that I use personally to automate my Twitter accounts and to generate traffic to my website. And real quick, we'll go to the overview, and when you log in you'll be brought to, come on, this page, and it can show you, as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different Twitter accounts right now that I'm actually using this program on, and it's kind of like the little dashboard area right here. You can see how many people that I'm following right here. You can see how many followers I have, how many today that I gained, how many updates I've done total, and how many today, how many people I've unfollowed today. And all of these little things right here are all of the different sections of Twitter that can be totally automated. So I can automate my follow back. If somebody follows me on a specific account, I can follow them right back without ever doing a single thing. I can actually create a list of tweets that I want to be able to tweet kind of throughout the day or throughout the week, and it will automatically do that for me. I can send thank you messages to anybody who follows me. I can send them, an @reply that says, "Hey, thanks for following me," and we'll talk more about that in a minute. I can automate the syndication of blog content, and it doesn't even have to be my blog. It can be other blogs that are kind of in my niche that I want to, I guess, promote, and it'll make me kind of look like, oh, hey, look, I found this great blog about whatever it is, and you can automatically do that for whatever your favorite blog is, or your own personal blog. You can tell Hootsuite to, or no, sorry, not Hootsuite, TweetAdder to automatically send out a tweet about a new blog post, and then retweet. You can automate the retweets. So if you want to retweet a specific person, you can do that. That is pretty annoying, I feel like, because depending on how much that person retweet or how much that person tweets, you're going to end up retweeting a bunch of just random stuff that probably isn't relevant to your audience. So as you can see, I don't really have that turned on, and right now I don't have the follow back turned on. Let's take a closer look at what this looks like when we get into the program. Let's go to tweets. I talked about how I can automate my tweets. And what is great about this part of the program is I've created a list right here. It tells you how many tweets I have. I have 83, which really I would love to get, around 200 unique tweets. And what this is just a list of tweets that I tell TweetAdder to tweet, post tweets every 3 to 5 minutes. But the thing is, the maximum amount of tweets per day is 1, because I don't want to bombard people with a bunch of tweets, but I do want to keep fresh content on my Twitter feed, and let people see some of the content that maybe I posted on my blog a couple of years ago, and it's a really great article, but it's not getting any traction because it's kind of buried beneath all the other new blogs. So a great way to use the automatic tweeting that this program does is that you can link to that old blog post. Like right here, it says 2 blogs are awesome. There are both pros and cons to using them. And then it has a link to the old blog post. And the thing is, that's probably one of the first blog posts that I ever wrote. And now that I've put it on TweetAdder and it automatically tweets about it every so often, I get more and more people going there to learn about that. And if you have YouTube videos, if you have blog posts, if you have pictures or articles that you want people to look at, even if they're not your own, what this is for is just keeping up this kind of fresh content generation for your Twitter users, your followers. You want to keep giving them information that is valuable to them so that they in turn look at it and consider you more of an authority on whatever topic you want to be an authority on. And so for this account, it is my Make Drums account. So all of these tweets are all about drum building and drumming, and just a bunch of different blog posts that I have written throughout the years, and I want people to go check them out. Some of these are also affiliate links. You know, if I'm suggesting that they buy a specific drum building product, maybe through Amazon, I will go and get an affiliate link, and so that's kind of a way that you can potentially earn commissions through Twitter. But anyways, that is that, and what I do is I list them all here, and then I say recurring tweets. That way the tweets won't be deleted from the list after they're posted. You can also post in random order. You can randomize the order here. You can clear tweets. You can add new tweets, and you can tweet now. So that is the automation section for tweeting, and that is one of my very favorite things about this program, because I can be pretty much hands-off on Twitter but still keep up with giving fresh content to my followers. Another thing that you can do is you can actually tweet whenever someone's blog posts a new blog post. And so what I've done for this is whenever there's a new blog post at drummermagazine.com/RSS/all, that's basically just their real simple syndication of content. So that's where all their blog posts go. And what I do is I just tell TweetAdder to go there, and anytime new content is posted, I automatically tweet about new content from Drum Magazine. And that's pretty cool, because I can tell it, I can actually allow it to tweet a lot more than I probably would, but it just looks like I'm kind of retweeting. And if you want to, you can actually include a title, you can include the description, and it'll take it straight from that RSS feed. And then also you can do a tweet prefix or a tweet suffix. So if I wanted to say, like, check out this great, well, let's say check out this great blog from Drum, because that is kind of what their logo is, from Drum. So it would, put that before the actual link, and then it would link back to that post. But I'm going to actually tell it to include the title as well, and then so it'll have the tweet prefix, and then it'll have a title. And yeah, that's what that one does. And see, this one adds the title, and the prefix is that I actually put on here is drum at Drum Mag Rocks, and then it talks, and then it has the title. So that's another way that you can automate your Twitter content without really having to do much. Again, you can retweet users, but I would not recommend that. That's going to look just kind of spammy. Here is a way to directly target people who follow you. You can automate the direct message that you send to people whenever they follow you. And my message is actually, I'm trying to get them to, get 50% off one of my products on my website. So just for following me on Twitter, you can get 50% off of my ebook when you use the promo code Tweety at checkout. And then I have a link that they can go to. So that's a great way to potentially get, some sales that you may not be able to get to without using Twitter. And that's all automated. So that's another incredible thing. And those are the things that I use the most. You can also, so this is pretty cool, you can also follow the users of a user. Followers. So yeah, you can follow the followers of a user. And for instance, what I would do is whatever niche you're in, or whatever kind of market you're in, I would try to find a market leader in that same niche that is on Twitter, and try to find all of his followers, and then let's just go to that page. So Twitter user, YouTube maybe. See if there's a, and then it's going to search the followers, then it's going to extract the data, and this may take a really long time, so you may not want to wait that whole long time, but I'm going to press stop, and here are the people that follow YouTube. And so if I wanted to follow all of these people, I would simply sit here and click all of these follow buttons. And you know, it's kind of annoying because in the Twitter 3.0 you could actually automate this to where you didn't have to sit here and click follow the whole time. But TweetAdder wanted to comply with all of Twitter's rules and regulations, and so this version of TweetAdder actually complies with Twitter, and by doing all the stuff on here you will not get banned from Twitter. So yeah, this is actually the safest way to go about doing the following, unfollowing, and you know that's a kind of a key Twitter marketing strategy. Is you follow a ton of people in hopes that they follow you back, and then all the people that don't follow you, you unfollow them. And so the way you would unfollow people is if you want to, if you don't really care about reading whatever people's updates in your feed, you would go to the not following back section and you would just say unfollow. And I can see right now that there's 928 people that I actually follow that are not following me back. So I could sit here and unfollow all these people and my follower to following ratio would look better. But again, that's kind of all manual, and there is such thing. You can put people on a whitelist, and that's all the people that you want to follow and never unfollow. As long as they're on the whitelist, then they will always be followed by you. You can also create a blacklist, and that's the people that you never want to follow. And okay, so I also wanted to talk about another way that you can target the type of people that you want to follow you. You can go to profile data search and type in, you know, whatever keywords that the type of people that you want to follow you. You type in those keywords. Let's say you're into graphic design. Okay, so maybe you would say graphic design. Location, you can, you know, type in wherever you live, Austin, Texas, and you can actually, if you want, you can type in the number of followers, kind of a range that you want to see in the people that you're going to look for, number of updates, number of following, and you know, normally I would check, you know, profiles with URL set. I would say yes. Actually, that's fine if they're not. I would say yes, they need to have, I would say no, they don't need to have a default profile image. And then English is kind of what, you know, if you're English, you might want to look for people with English. And then it'll pull up a list of people that kind of meet this criteria. And then what you could do is you could just start following those people, and, you know, some of them will follow you back, some of them won't, and that's fine, because you can go to not follow me back and you can go to unfollow. You know, I'd give it about 3 or 5 days for them to have a chance to follow you, but if they don't do that within the 3 or 5 days, I would just go to not following me. You can also click unfollowed me. So all of these people have unfollowed me recently, and I would just go here and say, you know what, I'm going to unfollow you back. And those are just a few other things that you can do with TweetAdder. Again, TweetAdder, I mean, it's incredible. I highly recommend it, especially if you want to use Twitter for business. If you're trying to get more followers, and if you're trying to get more targeted followers in your niche, this is an incredible piece of software. So if you want, you can click the link below, and it is an affiliate link. So you know, you won't be charged anything more, but I will get a small commission if you do decide to buy TweetAdder. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to subscribe, that would be great, and we will talk about some more stuff later.